A little bit about the Advocacy Day agenda. So Advocacy Day will kick off on Thursday, October 5th at the Bethesda North Marriott, which is the event hotel. It's the hotel where all of the symposium events are taking place. So we're going to meet there Thursday morning. You'll have a chance to actually register for symposium, pick up your registration packet and your bag and everything starting at 10 o'clock on Thursday. And then we're going to do a brief training beginning at 10:30. For those of you who have done this before, I'll say that because the hotel is further away from Capitol Hill, we did have to trim some time from the training. So the training will be really more of a day of updates, anything breaking that has changed on the policy front, and then an opportunity for live Q&A with the whole group in one place. It will not be a rehash of this presentation as it sometimes has been in the past, really encouraging people to absorb a lot of this information before arriving, but we will have a brief period of Q&A just to touch base with everybody before we take off. From the hotel, we will board buses that will travel to Capitol Hill, and we'll have box lunches available that you'll really just be picking up on your way out the door, boarding the bus, and then because the hotel is further away, you'll have plenty of time to relax on the bus and eat your lunch and plan your visit with your group and talk with friends as we make our way to Capitol Hill. During the training, when we meet at 10:30, you will be seated with a small group of individuals that you'll be making visits with. Those groups are going to be organized this year by state. We'll be visiting the Senate side, and there'll be 2 states per group for the most part. So each group will make 4 visits, 3 to 4 visits, with an effort at least to schedule visits with each of the 2 senators from the 2 states that are in each group. So you'll be meeting some folks from your state, some folks from other states, and having a chance during the training period, and then on the bus you'll be boarding the bus with those same groups to really think about your visits and plan what you want to say and get some of that preparation out of the way. I've left a good chunk of time for travel to Capitol Hill because in addition to the bus ride, we'll also be hopefully getting in a group photo, which is always a fun one with the Capitol in the background, and then we'll be moving through security, and there are enough of us that we're going to try to move the group through multiple security points, but then I want to make sure that there's enough time for everybody to reconvene. We have extended invitations to a couple of members of Congress to come and give us some very brief welcome remarks. They haven't accepted yet. That's not unusual, but we're hoping to stop before our visits and hear welcome remarks from a few PH legislative champions. And then from roughly 2 o'clock till 4:30, you'll be traveling around with your small group based on your state and making 3 to 4 legislative visits, speaking with legislative staff, and I'll talk quite a bit more about those visits as the presentation progresses. And then, of course, we'll reconvene after visits and board the buses, and we're really going to be trying to depart as close to 4:30 or 4:45 as possible to give us plenty of time to get through rush hour traffic and get you back for dinner. Maybe one of the most important things that I'll say about the bus traveling is that you will be assigned a bus. Your name tag will have a bus number on the back of it. So please pay attention to that bus number and get back on the same bus that you get off. Or if you're not planning to ride the bus back to the hotel, please let your bus captain or your group facilitator know that so that we don't hold the bus waiting for you to get back on if you're not planning to.